Scalar light is the divine intelligence of God that is responsible for all spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical action in the universe. Thus, scalar light is the animating principle of all action. Furthermore, scalar light is the primal force in nature that is responsible for assembling and maintaining the physical structure of the universe. Stars, quasars, planets, the elements of the periodic table, plants, trees, minerals, and even DNA are assembled and maintained by scalar light, the creative strength of God. Therefore, all matter in the universe is created and maintained by way of scalar light. Succinctly, scalar light serves as the instructions for all physical and non-physical action in the universe. Without scalar light, the universe would be reduced to a state of chaos. God, the Eternal Father, created scalar light as the initial light of the universe with the command, "Be light made." Genesis chapter 1 and verse 3. The Scalar Light Pathogenic Cleanse imparts scalar light divine intelligence upon photographs of people, animals, plants, and objects. A photograph of a person, animal, plant, or object serves as the bilocated scalar light version of that person, animal, plant, or object, respectively. Thus, a photograph of a person, animal, plant, or object is the scalar light mirror-like image of that actual person, animal, plant, or object, respectively. Subsequently, the scalar light action upon a photograph of a person is simultaneously experienced by the scalar light force field of that individual. All action in the scalar light dimension is instantaneous. The Scalar Light Pathogenic Cleanse is able to administer scalar light divine intelligence upon a photograph of a person, thereby negating the molecular bonds of a virus embedded upon their photograph. In practice, the Scalar Light Pathogenic Cleanse administers scalar light divine intelligence upon photographs of people, animals, plants, and objects, thereby identifying and negating the scalar light force fields of viruses that are identified upon those photographs. Any virus that is identified upon a photograph of a person can be negated by way of the Scalar Light Pathogenic Cleanse. Furthermore, the Scalar Light Pathogenic Cleanse negates or transmutes viruses, thereby reducing these infectious agents to a state of chaos. Once a virus has been reduced to a state of chaos, it ceases to exist and thus cannot pose a threat to quantum human health. The Scalar Light Pathogenic Cleanse is an informational action upon a photograph of a person and not a biological action upon that physical person. In specific, the Scalar Light Pathogenic Cleanse operates exclusively within the scalar light dimension, thereby imparting non-physical instructions upon viruses embedded upon photographic force fields. It is crucial to understand that the scalar light dimension is distinct from the electromagnetic dimension. Hence, the Scalar Light Pathogenic Cleanse is an informational protocol, not a biochemical protocol. Viruses are the underlying cause of some human cancers. The DNA of a virus will integrate with the DNA of the human cell, thereby causing the human cell to mutate, subsequently interrupting its normal life cycle. Specifically, cancer is the result of an addition, deletion, or substitution of a base pair of DNA. The result is that the human cell will experience uncontrolled growth and become immortalized and thus cancerous. It is estimated that viruses are responsible for approximately 25% of all human cancers. Viruses are the causative agent of some human cancers. Here is a list of viruses that are the causative agents of the following human cancers, respectively. Some viruses are associated with human cancers, as further research is needed in order to establish an exact correlation between the cause and effect relationship of these viruses. In consideration of this correlation, here is a list of viruses that are presumed to be the causative agents of the following human cancers. In consummate fashion, the Scalar Light Pathogenic Cleanse identifies and negates all of the aforementioned viruses, thus serving as a preventative measure against many human cancers identified upon the photograph of a person. In specific, the Scalar Light Pathogenic Cleanse imparts non-physical, scalar light divine intelligence upon viruses that have been identified upon photographs of people, It is theorized that the viruses that have been identified upon a photograph of a person by way of a scalar light instrument are the identical viruses that infect that individual. Thus, the scalar light pathogenic cleanse reduces to a state of chaos viruses that are identified within the force field dimension of scalar light. This action in the scalar light dimension is designed to prevent cancer as identified upon the photograph of a person. It is crucial to understand that a photograph of a person is the scalar light bilocated version of that actual person. Hence, the scalar light pathogenic cleanse influences the force field of a person embodied upon their photograph. Subsequently, viruses that are identified upon the scalar light photographic force field of a person are negated and cease to exist as a scalar light signature. In summation, as a primal force in nature, scalar light is capable of identifying and negating viruses from the quantum human body, thereby preventing some types of human cancer. The scalar light pathogenic cleanse negates the molecular bonds of viruses, thereby causing these infectious agents to cease to exist as scalar light force fields. The scalar light pathogenic cleanse is an informational protocol, not a biochemical protocol. All scalar light sessions are administered upon photographs of people, animals, plants, and objects. There are no in-person scalar light sessions. Anyone can experience scalar light for free on our unique 30-day free trial. There is no credit or debit card required. Simply register at experiencescalar.com or follow the link in the description below. Our unique 30-day free standard scalar program includes the pathogenic cleanse, nutrient therapy, and chakra balancing. May God grant you excellent health.